getting Wade on board, how did that really kind of come to life?
I'd seen him around the place a lot. Like, he'd helped out on like camera, and I always found him polite. He had a good attitude. He came to me with the idea. As soon as he said that, I thought, yeah, that's worth a try, you know. And then next thing I know, it was, okay, you're doing it on the next show.
He's another one who, his work ethic is fantastic. He's at training all the time. He's trying everything. He never says, oh, I can't do that. He'll give
really
anything a go.
Him. Yeah, he's lost so much weight, and he's training so hard. He trains for hours and hours on it. Like, he'll get there early on a Sunday, do the strongman training, do the beginners training, and then stay behind doing some more training, and then go and do some outreach. You know, he's great like that.
He's got a fantastic work ethic, and he wants it, and that's why I think both of us were like, yep, absolutely, let's invest in this. And you know, I've said to him about what we're doing over the next few months and stuff, and I've said, you know, I have a long-term plan in terms of building Wade up. So no, you're not going to let someone suplex you. No, you're not going to go over the top rope really easily. We're going to make something out of what you are, because however that goes down the line, you need to be at a certain level. So yeah, he's a good little project as well. But I think the addition to him to your act has been a massive part, and I think there's a lot of things in it still. There's a lot more we can do with it.
He's been brilliant to have, you know, as a teammate, as a security guard, as a tag team partner now, and as a friend to talk to as well. Like, he's been brilliant.
When we had the discussion, and I remember saying to you, Vinny, yeah, you're going to be the next Young Lions champion. What kind of thoughts went through your head at the time?
Oh man, that was amazing. That was my first time that I'd ever won a belt. The history of the belt as well, some of the names that have had it, you know, WWE Network names. It was a big honour. I wanted to do it justice, and since then I've done everything I can to like put as much value on it as I possibly can.
And I'm the mayor of the whole company ever since winning this. We called this the Young Lions Championship. I think you'll find I just got back from the United States defending this thing.
Me and Justin, when we were talking about it, it was like Step Brothers. We went 3, 2, 1, Vinny, and we went, oh yeah. Wow. So we both agreed on it. We're both like, yeah, absolutely. Vinny's deserves it in terms of the effort he's put in and outside the ring, how over he is, his work ethic. And he can be someone that can carry that belt and be a real standout character on a show. So there was no doubt in our mind whatsoever. Although it was a strange twist of fate, I was really happy that I had to ref that match.
Yeah, I'm really glad you did as well. I think that was so right for you to be there.
It was just like, yeah, that's kind of almost poetic that you've been like a project of mine to really kind of bring you up to be one of the main players, and I get to be the person that helps crown you. So that was really nice. But yeah, it was no doubt in our mind at all that you were going to be the guy.
I still can't put into words the way it felt to raise that belt above my head for the first time after everything. That came after like 6 weeks of just pure cutting, zero alcohol, zero fatty foods or snacks, zero sugar, zero salt, just pure cutting, hitting the gym. I just wanted to look as good as I could with that belt above my head. Yeah, it was a big moment.
And that's the kind of attitude and dedication that everyone should have. Like, yeah, it's a big moment. Let's make it the best. And that's what promoters want to see. That's the dedication for it. It's the right attitude to have. And then the big thing, becoming the first ever international Young Lions champion. How did that all come to life?
Oh, I've been planning it for a long while. It's been something I've always wanted to do. Big shout out to Paul Hubris. He gave me some advice about it, and got in contact with Alex Porto. Big shout out to him. Great time at his training school, learned loads. I'd never been to America before. Didn't have any experience on like driving on that side of the road or anything like that. My first full day, I've driven 2.5 hours by myself from Kissimmee, Orlando, down to Fort Myers to debut for Real Pro Wrestling. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Zach Monster. I had a good chat with him because that show was in aid of suicide awareness. It was great to be a part of. I've come back from that show after Packdown, over 2.5 hours back to where I was staying because I had to stop and get gas. Slept about 4 hours. Got up, had breakfast, and then I've driven to Daytona Beach to debut for Riot Pro Wrestling. Big shout out to them. And that's when I defended the UBW Young Lions Championship overseas.
That's an innovative move there. We saw a great in-ring competitor.
No doubt. I'm taking this home. Still the Young Lions champion, baby.
Alex Porto, a tremendous amateur wrestler, and got signed to the WWE back in, I think it was 95-ish.
Young Alex the Pug Porto, outstanding young competitor who I think has an outstanding future.
What was his training school experience like?
Amazing. He was doing it at his house at the time. Like, you know, the houses in America are very big. He lived in this lovely gated neighbourhood. We sat down and discussed psychology in the living room, and then we went into the garage matted area and ran through some matches and stuff. There were times he was letting me take the lead and letting me teach the students things and transfer knowledge to them, and I couldn't believe it. He said how it was good to have me there. It was good to have someone there with so much experience and stuff. Yeah, it was definitely an experience I won't forget, and I still remember things and still apply knowledge that I learned from him in those sessions. At the end of the week, I went to an NXT house show with Alex Porto and saw Stevie Turner. It was kind of a surreal moment as well, because it's like, okay, I'm with an old school WWE star at a WWE event, talking to a WWE star backstage. Debuted for 2 different promotions within the first few days. It's one of my proudest achievements. It was amazing, totally unforgettable. I definitely want to do it again.